What's going on? What's going on? Can y'all hear me? All right. So that's the first and foremost. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy New Year. What's good? I appreciate Mitch and Dahlia reaching out prior to the stream. What's good, Montrese? What's good, Boz? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me first and foremost. That's for a couple reasons. But yeah, first things first, y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. And then we'll kind of just go from there. I don't anticipate this to be a super long stream tonight. Kind of just wanted to shake off the rust. I had originally scheduled to do another stream. Okay, appreciate it. Sounds good. All right, so 6 people in here. Not too bad again. Mitch popping in before. Dahlia, Karen reaching out. Montrese. And then, of course, Boz, who holds the wrench. I can't stay if... Hey, bro. Come on now. This is going to be a fragrance stream, not a fodder stream. Let's make that very apparent tonight. Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know what the lore is behind Mitch, but I got love for Rich. I got love for Rich Mitch. Boz 2.0. Look at that. Oh, look at that. They got me. Well played. Well played indeed. All right. Well played. Yeah, I see that. Let me go ahead and put some background music on real quick. And y'all tell me if it's too hot. This is I kind of threw this in Filmora beforehand. I think this background music will be good. All right. Yeah, I see that. What's good? What's good, Kevin? I always appreciate, man, you popping in, showing love, man. I know, man. As much as I say I hate the fodder, I low-key like it. So that well played, whoever that was. Well played indeed. I'm doing good. I can't complain. All right, so before we get into it, again, not gonna be too much of a long stream. A lot going on. So one of the reasons why I wanted to know if the volume sounded good was because I got a new MacBook Air. It's an M4 MacBook Air. I bought it on Cyber Monday or whatever, so I got like $250 off. So it should very much help me when I navigate on Fragrantica through the notes and whatnot. It definitely helped editing. I did an amber fragrance video, and this is kind of just an offshoot of that. I know everybody doesn't watch, the long form content. Some people just watch the live streams. So figured I'd go ahead and just kind of throw it out there, show y'all some of the amber fragrances that I'm wearing. Shout out to the 10 people here. A lot of changes, y'all, in my life for 2026. One of the major changes I can't really speak on right now. I don't know if I will speak on it. But major changes in the iSMELL house in 2026. What I will speak on is professionally, things are going well. I got about a 10% raise this year. I'm up for a promotion, which should increase that even further here in the next quarter. My wife got a new job, so there'll be more money coming into the house. That's a great thing. We bought my stepdaughter a car. Hey, Boz, if you want to throw the wrench, because I kind of do want to keep this on a, a fragrance kind of theme tonight. So you're welcome to throw the wrench if you want to, brother. Or if you want to let it rock, we can let it rock, man. However, it doesn't bother me. I just want to make sure it doesn't bother you, Boz. Yeah, that's your call, brother. So yeah, like I said, a lot of major changes this year. I will continue to pump out the content, but I'm not the guy. I'm not the guy that's going to be showing y'all every Middle Eastern fragrance. I'm not the guy that's going to be showing y'all every brand new release. I actually wear my fragrances. So yeah, so let's first talk about what I wore today. I went to the gym. It's hot in Texas, so I didn't reach for any of the amber fragrances. Some of y'all might know this one. I wore it to the gym. It's called Bulgari Pour Homme Extreme. So this is a vintage fragrance. I don't know what qualifies as vintage. Bulgari Pour Homme Extreme. Nothing fancy, y'all. It kind of reminds me of Mont Blanc Star Walker. This here, it's like a green tea musky fragrance. There was somebody selling this on Macari. It's a very small bottle. They didn't even know what they were selling. They had other items on there, and then they had this on there. But it was a great pickup. I think I got this one for like 30 bucks. I think bottles are like 100 and something at this point. Yeah, Bulgari and their tea. Yeah, it's a good one. Dahlia, it's a good one indeed. It's light, it's easy to wear. I wear it to work, I wear it to the gym, stuff like that. Yeah, and the Aqua line is solid, man. I have Aqua Atlantique, not my favorite. I like Aqua Marine. So I'm kind of on the fence. I wanted that Nichane Ege or EGE, however you say that one. I wanted to pick that one up for next summer, and then I realized the Aqua Marine is so close, so I might just pick up the Aqua Marine the next go around. Hey, what's up? I really appreciate you stopping in. So we're gonna keep it. Let me show y'all one. And the niche snobs again. I'm not a niche snob. I'm not like a Middle Eastern guy. I just like what I like. I got this one gifted for Christmas. A lot of people hate on it, but y'all, I've been really enjoying this Rojas Man. That's what I was telling to Boz behind the scenes. Rojas really does their thing. This one came out in like 1999, so like 25 years ago. Kind of set the standard for what a sweet fragrance should be. I really do enjoy this one. Yeah, and I said I was going to cut out on the Red Bulls. I really did. Not a snob like Rich Mitch. Dang. I low-key want to know who that is. Now, his nose is actually way better than mine. So we'll just get right on into it. 9 minutes in. This first one here actually is one I wouldn't say Rich inspired me to get. Yeah, we can rock like that tonight, boss. I'm good with that. I mean, I gave you a wrench, brother, and you know what I mean. I got love for Boz. I got love for Rich Mitch. I got love for most everybody in this space. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm with the fodder, you know. Like I'll kick shit and rib back and forth, but yeah, this Serge Luton. We're just gonna go ahead and rock. Serge Luton. Look at this dent, y'all. Look at this dent. I bought this one in the summer, and this is not the vintage, but y'all don't need the vintage. Y'all don't need the vintage. This one is very, very good, y'all. So in my review, I kind of said it was like an ode to the old world. I think what it's meant to hearken is kind of like that, you know, Middle Eastern, you know, spice market, and it kind of gives you that feel. It smells like a spice rack, essentially. You're gonna get a lot of bay leaf. You're going to get a lot of, I believe, oregano. So you're going to have to get past that to enjoy this fragrance. But this is a very, very solid fragrance, y'all. I bought some scent strips just because of that. Man, I love amber fragrances. So let me just kind of... This culmination, and I have more than, 10 amber fragrances. But the ones I featured in the video are the ones I'm going to show today. And maybe if at the end, I'll just kind of like narrow it down to 5 because I have way more amber fragrances than are actually needed. It's one of my favorite notes. Now, most fragrances obviously have amber in it, but it's like amber woods. We're talking amber forward fragrances here. And so we're talking about tonka bean or coumarin, however you want to say it, benzoin. Those are going to be the type of notes that you're going to think about. Yeah, this one's very, very good, y'all. I'll pull up the notes. Let's see this new laptop in action to see if it actually works. Boss the scent elixir, milky white legs. That's low key. That's got to be Kevin, bro. That's got to be Kevin. There's no way around that. All right. Let's see how we're doing this. And I should really have like kind of figured this out beforehand. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. I gotta figure out how to do this. It's like amateur hour. All right. So Ombre Sultan. And what you're going to see is this theme here. It's going to say amber. Bro, Karen be catching so many strays, bro. Yeah, so this is an amber fragrance. It's balsamic. Why Surge gets a pass for dyeing their fragrances, I'll never understand. Fair enough, fair enough. I'm with the fodder shit, just not tonight, y'all. It's gonna be kind of a quick stream. To be fair, I was supposed to do a stream with somebody else. I don't know if y'all saw that thumbnail, and he reached out last minute and kind of said he couldn't make it. I mean, it is what it is. But you see how smooth is that? You see how smooth that's going? My old laptop wouldn't do that. So yeah, what you're gonna see is the bay leaf and the oregano. Very resinous. The benzoin, sticky myrrh. A little bit of vanilla kind of smooths it out. Bro, this is such a great fragrance, y'all. I can't say enough. It gets compared to Amber Absolute. Yeah, and y'all, there are a ton of fragrances that I could have mentioned. I could have mentioned Ombre Nuit. I could have mentioned Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. Amber Absolute, the Dolce & Gabbana Velvet Sun or whatever it's called. But yeah, I definitely recommend this one. It's not going to break the bank, y'all. It's like less than $100. You don't need the vintage version. The dry down on this is absolutely sublime, y'all. So big shout out to Mitch. Big shout out to Mitch, because in his words, what he said was Ombre Sultan opened his mind up to show him what a fragrance could be. And that's a great way to put it. This is a Robes A favorite. Him and Kevin Samuel are responsible for a lot of the niche frags, of my niche frags. And there's another one that I picked up specifically from Robes' interview. Hey, what's good? What's good, Bobby? Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Big shout out to AM Absolute. Hey, bro, keep up the, you know, with the shorts, bro. That short you did was on point, bro. The background was on point with the Christmas theme. I was digging it, brother. I appreciate you tapping in. So yeah, and then somebody asked me, and then I'll circle back to what Rick was talking about, Robes. But I was asked, what is my first amber fragrance? And so I'll kind of touch on that because it was in my video. It's a fragrance that's kind of making the rounds in the community right now, and that's Dolce & Gabbana. You'll see this dent, and again, the dent doesn't lie, y'all. The dent does not lie. This was one that kind of opened my palate up to what an amber fragrance was. I remember doing a first impressions of it, and it blew me away. I was like, holy shit, this is really, really nice. Yeah, it's just sweet. It's just sweet amber. It's like a sweet tobacco amber. It's showing its age a little bit. It's showing its age a little bit. And that's why I was like, this one's good. The performance is dog shit. Hey, shout out to the wifey. Shout out to the wifey. I kind of dropped the ball. I was like, hey, do you want me to reschedule it to 8 o'clock and then I can go to Sonic or HEB and grab you something? She went on I think it was an ice cream run. And I was like, I can reschedule if you want me to. She's like, nah, don't do that. You dropped the ball when I asked 3 hours ago. This is a great fragrance right here. Dolce & Gabbana. The performance is dog shit. I did watch Rick's review of the new one. Again, I think this is a great fragrance. It's a masculine, sweet, tobacco, amber, woody fragrance. Not overly complex, but it is starting to show its age a little bit. So I had a few other amber fragrances that you could get to substitute for this one. I think you could just as easily, it has the same vibe. It doesn't wear the same, it doesn't smell the same, but it's a little bit better in my opinion, and that's going to be Pacha de Cartier Parfum. Pacha de Cartier Parfum, I do believe, is superior to Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. Now, I have not smelt the parfum. But I need to go to Macy's and go ahead and smell it. But Pacha de Cartier Parfum is an excellent fragrance in its own right, y'all. That's one that you could get that has an ambery vibe. Dang, the music's kind of like doing the screwed and chopped thing. All right, so this is Pacha de Cartier Parfum right here. And you'll see it's listed as a woody amber. Amber is going to be one of the made accords to Pacha de Cartier Parfum, y'all. Great masculine fragrance. It's a fragrance that has garnered me compliments, but I wore it at work and I got it from a guy. I mean, if getting compliments from men is kind of your thing, I don't gatekeep. They asked me what I was wearing. I told them what I was wearing. It was my friend Jesus at work. The main notes, you are going to pick up that balsam fir in it. So it is a little bit green, but it's masculine, y'all. So sandalwood is the main accord for the Pacha line. So you're going to get like a boozy benzoin, tonka, kind of dry down with a little bit of abroxin. Labdanum is pretty consistently used in amber fragrances as well. So that's going to be a consistent theme that you see. Black men love the one in La Nuit de l'Homme. It's all you smell at Planet Fitness. All right, so let's keep it a buck. Before I started collecting fragrances, La Nuit de l'Homme was my go-to. It was like I wore 2 fragrances. Lacoste Essential in the spring and summer, and then La Nuit de l'Homme in the fall and winter. I was wearing it back in 2009. I wore it before I knew who Jeremy Fragrance was, but La Nuit de l'Homme at the gym is kind of diabolical. Gym by night. I see what you did there. Bro, I'm such a terrible like streamer. I don't even like read people's comments. I don't like Bentley for Men Intense, even though it's done by I'm a dumb Texas hick, y'all. I'm gonna like butcher the name. I'm gonna say Natalie Lorson. I didn't like Bentley for Men Intense when I first smelt it. I thought it was kind of challenging, but as I've progressed along on my journey, I don't find it to be challenging or overly boozy at all. But yes, that is an amber fragrance. I could have very easily shown it, but in general, I don't wear it as much as, say, Pacha de Cartier Parfum or Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. Another one that you could wear that would kind of serve the same utility as the 1 EDP, and this will be the last one. It didn't make the video, but just to keep it moving, it is an amber fragrance at its core. That's going to be the Prada Black. Prada Luna Rossa Black is an excellent fragrance. It's one that could have very easily made the list if I wouldn't have featured another Prada fragrance. When I do these videos, I don't like featuring the same house twice, but Prada Black is an excellent amber fragrance. Very powdery, musky fragrance. It's one that will get you compliments. Women do like this fragrance a lot. I don't know if y'all like this one. Nobody wears gym scents anymore, it seems. No, I still wear stuff to the gym. For sure. All right. So we're going to keep it moving. So basically what I'm saying is you don't necessarily need this one. It's not going to really perform. It smells good. It smells a little bit dated at this point. You could just as easily get Pacha de Cartier Parfum or Prada Luna Rossa Black. They will. Yes, Dahlia. Wife's compliments count. Those are the only compliments I actually like care about, like, to be honest. And let's be honest, like, women in the real world aren't coming up to guys like, oh my God, I love the way you smell. Yeah, let's just be honest. So most of the compliments I get are from dudes or are from my wife. Although I will say a lot of times my wife thinks a lot of the fragrances I wear smell like an old man anyway. So, all right, so let's keep it moving. We will circle. We are going to stay in the house of Prada because this is a good one. And this is another one I know Mitch likes. I was wearing this one. So I was wearing La Nuit de l'Homme forever, y'all. And I wanted to like mix it up and get something different. I went to Macy's. I smelled everything they had, y'all. And then I ended up going home with this one. This is years ago. It's Prada's first fragrance for men, and it's Prada Amber Pour Homme, y'all. Get the one with the purple juice. Dim the lights with this music. Oh shit, okay. All right, you got jokes, you got jokes, you got jokes. I thought she was saying the music was too loud. Hey, I thought this music was a vibe. Classy. So are you saying classy to this one, AM? What are y'all's thoughts on Prada Amber? It's been out since forever, y'all. It's been out since forever. I don't think it smells dated. I don't think it smells dated. I don't think there's anything else that smells quite like it. All right, yeah. I think it's classy too. It's like a modern fougere. So if you like fougères, it's like a modern barbershop fragrance. It doesn't go too much in that Old Spice direction. Makeout music. Bruh. Yeah, so this one, only gay men wear Prada. Bro, like, I wear Prada. I'm not gay. So it's a warm, spicy amber fragrance. So it does have lavender in it. What you're going to get on this one, it has a touch of citrus, clean white florals. I think it's neroli. Clean white florals, a lavender heart, very aromatic. Smells like, you know, luxury bar soap. That's the running description on it. And then in the base, it's just resinous myrrh. I like Prada Luna Rose Ocean Le Parfum. All right, so 1 second. There's a fragrance that's getting compared that does share a bit of similarity to it. I would have loved to do that stream with that other guy tonight because I was going to kind of feature it as a honorable mention. Y'all give me 1 second. I know AM can appreciate this. Salvatore Ferragamo Spicy Leather. This is one of my favorite pickups this year. And the reason why it kind of is a little bit similar to the Le Parfum is because of that saffron note. This is a great fragrance, y'all. Great fragrance. It's not an amber fragrance. It's a spicy leather fragrance. Has to pee already, bro. I'm at that age. So yeah, the Amber Pour Homme, great amber fragrance, y'all. The spicy leather, super underrated. I would definitely recommend y'all check that one out. Prada Amber Pour Homme is honestly, you know, this is my third bottle. So considering the amount of fragrances I have, it's gonna last me a really long time. Karen be talking so much shit. All right. So let's kind of circle back. Talked about Serge Lutens. This one here is kind of like the archetype for what an amber fragrance is, an amber forward fragrance, but it smells a bit old school. If you want a more modern amber, the archetype for what an amber forward fragrance should be today in 2025, you can't go wrong. You got to go with Grand Soir. Y'all. And this has to be, you know, one of my favorite ambers in my entire collection. It really is. Kind of a basic bro scent when you first. They're just shots. All right, let's show the notes to Grand Soir real quick. And I appreciate y'all tapping in. I mean, I don't really, you know, stream too often. And again, I won't be going too loud. That's why I'm kind of running through these pretty quick because we already been going 30 minutes. Yeah, and it's a good, it's perfectly unisex. And again, the notes that you're going to get on a lot of these amber fragrances, they're going to be redundant. You're going to get some sort of coumarin or AKA tonka bean. You're going to get the benzoin. You're going to get the labdanum. And the labdanum and saffron kind of a lot of times work in conjunction with each other. And that's really the case with this one. Yeah, AM. I think it's good, man. Like, again, I like it because it's not too loud. It doesn't really develop. It kind of smells the same in the opening as it dries down. It's a true amber. It warms up over time. It sticks to your skin. The musks on it are very nice. Beautiful. Now, I don't think orange is an actual note. I think what it actually is, I went to Mason Francis Kirkjohn's website, and it's actually cinnamon bark. So it's like a dry, woody spice. It's a dry, woody spice that kind of gives you the feeling of citrus, but it's not inherently citrusy. You get the aromatic lavender, but it's really a vanillic, tonka bean, sweet, resinous type fragrance. Yeah, Grand Soir is excellent. I would agree. I purchased this one on Mercari. I get a lot of my fragrances on Mercari. You just have to know like what you're getting. You don't want to buy a bunch of bullshit. Yo, this new laptop has me in 1000p. Jesus Christ. It's pretty light. It's pretty nice, to be honest. Bro, this music is it's low-key a vibe. Y'all know it's low-key a vibe. I probably need to turn it down a little bit. I'm serenading myself. All right, so let's keep it going. Let's keep it moving. And if y'all just got here, I'll run through what I've talked about. And it's gonna be kind of a quick stream, y'all. I've talked about Serge Luton, excellent amber. Talked about Grand Soir, it's a modern amber. Again, great amber forward fragrance. Talked about Prada's first men's release. Gonna be Prada Amber Pour Homme. All right, let's talk about number 4. What's the 4th one I want to talk about? All right, let's go in a different direction. All right, so this is the one that Robes put me on to, y'all. This is Grand Soir music. Yeah, so there's a ton of ambers that I could have talked about. Again, I don't have every amber fragrance. That one is hard to find. I was so close to pulling the trigger on it, but I was not sure if I was about to buy a dupe or a fake, like a replica. So I did not pull the trigger on it, but that is one that I wanted to smell. I heard it is very close to Tom Ford's Amber Absolute. That's what I heard. I have not smelt it yet though, but that's one I hear that is really good. All right, so this is one that Robes put me onto. Super underrated. Haven't heard too many people talk about it. This one's Chopard's Amber Malaki. Let me show y'all this one real quick. Look at that juice, y'all. It's a beautiful bottle, too. Nice, heavy metal. Hold it by the cap. Beautiful, beautiful juice. All right, so what I like about this one, y'all. This one's good, y'all. All right, so y'all don't judge me. Y'all don't judge me. This one here is and will, and I went to Neiman, I smelt it, so I can guarantee you this one shares some similarities to Clive Christian's Blonde Amber, y'all. It just does. Crucify me. I don't know if y'all smelt it. Y'all smelt both. I like the opening in this one more, y'all. I really, really do. I'm gonna go to Blonde Amber. So when I bought this one, I don't buy too many fragrances based off of like fragrance reviewers' reviews of it. But this is one that I did trust Robe's opinion on it. And I ended up purchasing it. And it's the first fragrance I ever smelt from Chopard, to be fair, as well. I did blind buy it, and I'm glad I did. It doesn't break the bank, y'all, and y'all don't have to spend a shit ton of money to smell good. This is the song I put at the end of all my videos. So it's a very simple fragrance, y'all. So before I go to the notes, so I can kind of sound like I know what I'm talking about, it's a orange blossom. So it's not inherently citrus, but you get some orange blossom, you get some clean incense, and then you get that vanillic ambery base. It's just slightly medicinal, but in a good way. We lounge music. Bro, I was like Mario Party or whatever it's called. Like we're playing Mario Kart. All right. So yeah, incense, labdanum. So it's a orange blossom fragrance that I wouldn't be surprised if that's right at the top. No, yeah. No, they actually put it pretty close to the end, but orange blossom is what you smell first, y'all. And then it's incense, and then vanilla, and then this, you know, dry papyrus labdanum in the base. Let's see if anyone thinks it smells like Clive Christian's Blonde Amber. It's unisex, leaning towards male. Great value, I think, for 60 bucks, y'all. Yeah. Yep. I even put on here that I thought it smelled like that. Yeah. Like 29 people. More people think it doesn't than it does. But an easy addictive twist on the classic formula. Deep facets of amber, boozy vanilla, branched with dry papyrus, steering it away from being too much of a gourmand. That is basically a good explanation for it, y'all. The performance isn't too great, but you're only gonna pay like 60 bucks. And again, when I was talking about ambers, I like the ambers that, you know, are amber forward, not necessarily in the back. Most fragrances have amber in it. Nah, man, it didn't. And I don't want to talk crap. I was a little frustrated because, you know, I make the thumbnail, set up to schedule the video, but you know, life happens. And so he reached out, said he wasn't gonna be able to make it today. And so I was like, well, I'd already kind of put something out there that we were gonna work together. And you know me, Joel, I love collaborations. I like teaming up with people I haven't, you know, talked to before, haven't made content with before, especially if those are like newer creators. So yeah, I was really looking forward to it. It didn't work out, but you know, I don't want to burn bridges. I'm hoping that we can still figure it out downstream. Y'all breaking the fifth wall. You're trying to get dicked down. That's why you wear cologne, so you can get dicked down. Hey, to each their own, man. To each their own. I know, man. I just get ghosted, bro. I just get treated so badly in this community. Still tripping. Dude said he wanted to get dicked down. All right, so let's go. Let's go to another one. So we're gonna talk about some niche perfumery here. This is one that my wife Mel bought me. I think it was for my birthday. Which, you know, it's love because she does not like this fragrance. Anytime I've ever worn this fragrance, she told me I smelled like an old man. And that's gonna be Jubilation 25 Man. No dent in it, y'all. I haven't had too many opportunities to wear it, y'all, because I got it during the summer. Yeah, great fragrance. I don't know. Do y'all think this is an amber fragrance? I think it is, y'all. I absolutely think it is. There's a lot going on in this fragrance. So it obviously has blackberry, clove in it. But I think it very much is an amber fragrance. Thank you. Thank you for making me feel like I'm not full of shit. And yeah, it's an amber fragrance, a sweet ambery fragrance. But there's a lot going on in it. And on par with that's interesting. Do you wear it, Dahlia, or do you just like the way it smells? Yeah, so olibanum, labdanum, honey, opinox, myrrh, patchouli, ambergris. Those are all notes that you're gonna see pop up in an amber forward fragrance. So yeah, I think it smells great. So it's a bit challenging. I don't know about I got a modern bottle, so mine doesn't last that long. Mine doesn't last that long. It really doesn't. I think my next from the house will be Reflection. Do I think amber? That's an interesting way. That's an interesting way to put it. I don't know. I think some of them smell more modern and some of them just smell more classic. I guess they lean a little bit in the past to me. They just smell like classic. They smell like money. Like you've worn it many times. It's supposed to be for men. Well, it says Jubilation 25 Man, right? It just says 25, but I think this is the one that is geared towards for men. Isn't there a Jubilation 25 for women as well? Jubilation 40 was your scent of the night on New Year's Eve. Bro, I literally did not do too much for New Year's Eve, to be fair. We popped some fireworks, we kicked it, watched Stranger Things. The actual name is Jubilation Person 25, but they have two jubilations. So that's the part that I guess confuses me, because, and listen, because they have a Jubilation 25 woman as well, right? So that one's different. That one's different than this one. Yeah, because this one has Rose Yang-a-lang, which is vastly different, and I imagine to be less dark, more bright than the men's version. But it's still an amber forward fragrance, is what, according... No, mine was definitely the men's. I thought it smelled like M7. Oh, wow. That's a good one then, too. Yeah, I like that one, too. Yeah. Jubilation 25. This is one I need to wear more. I don't wear it as much as I should. If Texas was to ever get cold, this is the perfect type of fragrance for me to pull out. But yeah, I haven't had a chance to pull it out very much. And on the days that I should have worn it, like those type of days, I've been wearing Baby Cat. So I have a decant of Baby Cat, and I would wear Jubilation 25 in the same kind of scenarios that I would wear Baby Cat. So I ran through my whole decant of Baby Cat. I want to get a bottle of Baby Cat so bad. I hate that the bottles are like $500, y'all. Yeah, no advertising on my channel, Boz. Who the fuck you think you are? I don't know how to do it. I'm a pretty filthy casual. Let me see if I'll plug Boz's channel. I just gotta find it. And Boz, you have one of those channels, like if you look it up online, sometimes it doesn't actually show up. So let me... There we go. I got it, bro. This ain't my first rodeo. Oh, appreciate it. Yeah, Joel. See, that's why you have wrenches, y'all. I don't know if that works. I just plugged it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Joel. No, I don't care, bro. Boz has been holding up the community this year, or last year. Plug. Yeah, bro. Jubilation 25 smells good. I don't care what no one says. I appreciate it, Joel. All right, so let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. All right. So, yeah, we'll talk about this one. This is one that y'all actually, again, might not think of as an amber fragrance. I think it is, again, and y'all let me know if y'all think I'm full of shit. This one is, and again, I understand it's a tobacco fragrance, y'all, but just follow me here. Zaharoff Signature Tobacco. Look at that. Look at the size. Okay, so in comparison, look at that. Bruh, look at that. Even Amber Pour Homme, which is 100 ml. Bro, it's like, this is a gigantic bottle. That's a good question, Dahlia. That's a good question. I like Dior Homme Parfum a lot. I like it. It's an amber woody fragrance with very strong emphasis on the amber. I have Dior Homme Parfum, the old one, the older one. So I was kind of being a bit of a snob, and I was like, there's no way the new one's gonna be better. And then I wore it, and then I wore it again, and I really like it. The performance is good. It smells great. No lie, I had sprayed it like right when it came out at, I don't know if it was like Sephora or somewhere, and then I had went somewhere else, I think Best Buy, and someone was like, oh, you smell real good. I went to the Sephora, and then I had went into the Hallmark store. I think it was to buy some wrapping paper. And the lady there was like, oh, you smell really good. And it was that Dior Homme Parfum. I'm not... Mike is the electrician. Yeah, so, yeah, the hyped one. The hyped one. And again, I have the older one. Y'all, and just as a bit of lore, I like this song a lot. Like, I'll listen to it sometimes when I'm just working out. It's a vibe, y'all. It's a vibe. I appreciate that. You know, I feel like I'm, you know, I feel like I do all right. And Karen's cool in my book. Boz is cool in my book. I mean, come on. We can all get along. But yeah, Dior Homme Parfum. I'm not Sebastian here. I don't have, you know, 50 bottles of the shit, but this one is very good. I have a very, very bad scent memory attached to this. So some of y'all do know I was hit by a truck. Probably mention it too much. But this was what I was wearing that day. So sometimes it, you know, sometimes it reminds me of it. But it's an amazing iris fragrance. But it's not, there's not a strong emphasis on the amber like in the new one. But the new one is really good. I'm very tempted to get it. I'm very tempted to get it. But I'm not the type of person that just like buys for the sake of buying. I have to really love a fragrance to get it. Which is why even with these 10 amber fragrances, it's probably too much. Like I could probably I know, right? Anytime it's like he can sniff it out. He loves to talk about me getting hit by a truck. But let's circle back. Tobacco. Let me know, have y'all smelled tobacco? Yes, that's the discontinued. Yeah, that Dior Homme Parfum that I have, that's the discontinued one. That's unfortunate, bro. Dior Homme Parfum is probably one of the best designer fragrances out there. Was the truck okay? I mean, his insurance went up because I sued the shit out that fool. The old one is better. Yeah, and I have this. That's what this one is, Cap. This one is the older one. And again, it's a decent dent. I'm pretty seasonal with my fragrances. I want to talk about tobacco, y'all, because it's literally one of my favorite fragrances. I don't know if I've told y'all this. I might have mentioned it in my last live stream, but this is one that my wife bought for me. She thought she was buying me tobacco, but she accidentally ordered leather tobacco. And then we reached out to George, and this is why I love George. I don't care what anybody says. We reached out to George. George says, "Oh man, that's fine. Just send it back, and I'll ship y'all the right stuff." And then what he sent us back was the gigantic bottle of tobacco, and then he sent my wife a fragrance for free. So, man, George is a G. I love George to death. So let's go to. Oh, I have the wrong window open. Did I open up a second window? Hold on, y'all. It's freaking amateur hour over here. I'm gonna stop this screen and then I'm gonna open up a new screen. All right. And I appreciate y'all tapping in, y'all. Yo, what's going to drop bras and panties? Good credit score. Having your own house, a good job, a pension, a decent body, nice teeth, a good smile, a sense of humor, some depth of personality. So this, yeah, sweet amber, I would say that's about right. We ignored the pH you left open. I'm retarded. I don't know what that means. Yeah, it's pretty hot in Texas. It's pretty hot in Texas. I haven't been able to wear a lot of my winter fragrances, to be honest, y'all. So this one's boozy. Bro, I love Signature Tobacco. I love Signature Tobacco, y'all. I'm so glad George sent me the big boy bottle. It's boozy. It's boozy. It smells like a honey dipped cigar. Booze up top. Smooth vanilla, sweet undertones. Pretty much on par with all of George's fragrance. You're going to get that myrrh sticky incense base. So I don't know if you watched my video, David, but I featured this one in my last video. And there's a current giveaway ongoing. So yeah, leave a comment if you want me to send you a a sample. You can enter the giveaway, bro. I'm seasonal, but in 2 parts. I used spring fragrances during those seasons and fall and winter. Yeah, I'm pretty much the same way because Texas doesn't have much of a spring. It goes straight pretty much into summer. And I love green fragrances, so I'll wear green fragrances. But for the sake of making content, it kind of fits that format to feature four types of seasons. Okay, perfect. That works then. Nah, man. This is not the right place, bro. This is not the right place. This is an absolute sausage fest. All right, so we're going to keep it moving, y'all. 49 minutes. We got about 10 minutes left. All right. We're going to talk about another great amber forward fragrance. This is one that kind of made me, want to go down. I'm sorry, Bobby. Yeah, this is not the place, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm married. I'm not, with that. Issey Miyake, Loda Issey, Pour Homme, Noir, Ombre. What do y'all think about this one? This one kind of made me want to go down that rabbit hole. I think if you like Virtus Vanilla Oud, you'll really like this one. Bro, so good. It's leather, though. It's kind of a bit animalic. It's a dark amber. Bro, this new laptop is kind of kicking ass. I like that I can kind of just go right into it. They're watching Welcome to Derry downstairs. Boss, help him out, help him out. I wore that. Mike just makes that impression. All right. Saffron. This one does have a lot of saffron in it, y'all. I almost wore that yesterday. Almost wore it again today. It's so good, man. It's so good. I did not get this one for the cheap. I purchased it on Mercari. I think I spent about $180, which is kind of high for a designer fragrance. But if you think about it, if you want to get even that new Dolce & Gabbana, the new parfum, and you buy it retail, you're going to spend about $180. That's about what a designer fragrance costs nowadays, which is actually kind of crazy. You would think like the price range for a designer would be about $100, $110 after tax, but when you're paying close to $200 for a designer fragrance, that's actually kind of wild. This one is discontinued. Let's see if anybody thinks it smells like Virtus. No, I don't see anybody saying it smells like Virtus Vanilla Oud. It does not smell like this. I have this one right here. I never wear it. It does not smell like Stronger With You Amber either. No way. Oh, I could see that a little bit, Habdan, but not really. Nobody on Fragrantica knows anything. Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So on this one, you're gonna get what I smell on it, hence the name. You're gonna get slightly animalic leather. It's very dark, dry spice, everything nice. I believe it's like cinnamon is kind of what you get up at the top. and then smoothed out with tonka bean and vanilla. But the leather kind of holds its ground for the majority of the fragrance. It is a very dark amber fragrance. I love it. I absolutely love this one, y'all. This is a fragrance that will be in the collection, my collection, for the remainder that I have a collection. It's not a panty dropper. It's not going to get you tons of compliments, but it's just a nice amber designer fragrance that borders on niche quality. There's some niche fragrances out there that don't smell as good as this, y'all. So one of my favorite fragrances in my entire collection. I'll die on that hill. Fragrantica is a Freemason tool actually run by Serbs. Little bit of lore for those that aren't aware. I am actually a Freemason. Like, I'm an entered apprentice, but yes, I've technically been initiated in there. But bro, I've been to the meetings. It's literally like Stranger Things, them cosplaying Dungeons and Dragons in there. That's the vibe in there, just so you are aware. But I did tell them, because for those who don't know my, spiritual beliefs, I let them know very much out in the open if I ever came to find out that it was in opposition to what I actually believed, I'd be out. So the goat. That's what I told my wife. I was like, they only blindfolded me and made me sacrifice one goat. It's not the end of the world. I'm lying. There's no sacrifices, y'all. All right. So the next one. Who knows French here? Who knows French here? Because I'm about to say this again like a dumb Texas hick. Hermes Ambre de Merveille. I think that's how you say it. Ambre de Merveille. Merveille. This is one that is perfectly unisex. Perfectly unisex, y'all. It's one that, honestly, it's like a salty amber. It's a salty amber, y'all. It's a salty amber, citrusy undertones, very smooth, sparkly, perfectly unisex, so a little bit of sweetness there. Warm amber. I love it. I love it. I don't wear this one very often, but I think for like $60, this is one of the best amber fragrances out there. You have this one, and then you have the one that leans even more citrusy, but this one definitely has that ambergy vibe. So I like it. I like it a lot. Not a ton of notes in it. He had to learn to become a Freemason. Yeah, it's overrated, y'all. They keep telling me, reaching out to do memory work. I'm like, bro, I got better shit I gotta do. I got videos I gotta record, bro. I can't be doing all this memory work. The E is silent. Ambre de Merveille. Merveille. Which part? Amber? Which part? There's a lot of E's. La Ambre de Merveille. Yeah, bro, I'm cooked. I'm in the wrong hobby. I think it smells good, though. I think it smells good. I sound like a damn retard. It does look like a Midnight in Paris bottle. Amber. Nailed it. Yeah, absolutely. I'm like what's it called? Yeah, they're not giving it up, y'all, but there's definitely citrus in this one. I think it's moderate to long lasting. Yeah, it's really all over the place. People are just kind of saying whatever, but it is unisex leaning feminine in my opinion. Yeah, price is pretty good. This is the one I probably should have got. I feel like this one is more wearable, y'all. Slightly more wearable in the warmer weather. A little bit more emphasis on the citruses. The note breakdown's a little bit more interesting as well. But I think it's good in terms of it being just an amber forward fragrance. I think it's great. You really got an impressive collection. Well, I'm not a niche snob by any stretch, man. I like pieces. And for me, it's like if I'm going to sell something, it's like I can buy a $20 cologne, but when it's time to sell it, I'm going to get $20. I feel like some of these fragrances, I'll be able to actually get something for it. I bought this one for $60. I could probably get $100 for it if I resell it. I'm actually going to spray this one on my hand. I really do like the way this one smells. And I said in my review, Hermes, they put out fragrances that don't smell like anything else. It's like they put their fragrances have thought behind them. It doesn't smell like fake Campbell's meat. Doesn't smell like something, you know, made from a 3D printer. There seems to be intention behind their fragrances, and that's what I like. I appreciate that. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this one. So, I mean, for that, I appreciate it. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like this. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like Prada Amber Pour Homme. I don't have anything in my collection that smells like Jubilation. At this stage, I don't have anything in my collection that smells like Noir Ombre. So I definitely don't have anything in my collection that smells like tobacco. So these are pieces that when I wear, you know, I know I'm smelling unique, y'all. Now, I won't say that Serge Lutens Ombre Sultan, that I don't have something in my collection that smells like this, because I do, and that's kind of what we're going to go, the direction we're going to go on this next one. Shout out to Mike with the Fragrance Fraternity. We were talking behind the scenes, and he knows that I had been on my amber kick. I think we had shared a live stream, and this was one that he had mentioned in stream and mentioned to me behind the scenes. I butchered the name in my list that I did, and this one's from Mosque Milano. This is Tango. Beautiful juice, y'all. This one, it does sort of smell like Ombre Sultan. So this smells like a more modernized version. There's a very strong emphasis on cumin in this one, though. So it smells like Ombre Sultan with more cumin in it. So it might throw some people off, because that cumin, it can come across like a little bit like BO a little bit, y'all. It's sweeter than Ombre Sultan, though. But in terms of the spiciness, that dry herbal spiciness, it's very much similar to Ombre Sultan. Apparently, this one had a ton of hype in the community. Apparently, a lot of the reviewers, American, I'm goddamn good American. No expects us to. Yeah, exactly. I'm from Texas. It's like I'm supposed to sound like stupid. Bro, this one's good, y'all. If y'all want something, a good list to do would be affordable niche fragrances around $100. Yeah, I'd have to go with you. I don't know. I would say about 30% of my collection is niche. A lot of the niche fragrances I do buy are on the resale market. So I've never bought a niche fragrance in my life from Neiman or Nordstrom's in my life. Every one of them has been, well, I guess Zaharoff is niche. I buy directly from him. I've never bought anything on the resale market that was Zaharoff, which I know, but I get the impression that George does not like when people resell fragrances, especially if he gifts you fragrances and you put them on the open market. He does not like that, which I wouldn't either if you're like giving product away just for someone to turn around and sell it. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate anyone that's still here, especially since it's a fragrance stream. I know fragrance streams are not the most, engaging. All right, so we could talk clones, because I mean, I'm not overly against clones. I'll show you a clone that is amber fragrance. Before I wrap up with this Tango, because Tango is good, y'all. It deserves a little bit more love. Warm, spicy amber. Warm, spicy amber. I wouldn't say it's overly woody, y'all. I wouldn't say it's overly woody. I would say warm spicy, and then fresh spicy should be underneath warm spicy. It's amber, warm spicy, fresh spicy, aromatic, maybe even animalic above aromatic. See, cumin is one of the main notes on here, y'all. You'll see it right here. Cumin and cardamom right up at the top. So the florals kind of smooth it out a little bit, but it's not a very strong emphasis on the rose. They have bottles for $79 and then other bottles for $200. So it's really just depending upon, damn, what makes this bottle $400? What's so special about this bottle? Hold on now. No, someone's at the door. So does nobody think it smells like Ombre Sultan? Okay, some people do think it smells like Ombre Sultan. Outstanding fragrance in every sense with a beautiful... We're going to switch the music up a little bit as we round out the third. Outstanding fragrance in every sense. Beautiful, spicy amber. Performance is excellent. 7 hours longevity. 4 hours strong. I don't know about 4 hours of strong projection. Price is high, though. I paid about $100 for my bottle. Notes are way off. Bergamot, black pepper, cardamom. So it is very spicy, y'all. This is a spicy fragrance. Cumin. And then the ambery accord in the base. Yeah. Definitely one worth checking out, in my opinion. Is Nima here? Hey. Flexing time. It was like a subtle. Bruh. I was in, bro. Let me flex a little bit. Shit. Hey, y'all can clown me. I'm okay with that. I'm a good sport. Hey, Nima, what's good, bro? What's good, Nima? Hope you're well, man. I hope the money's coming in, Nima. I hope the family and kids are healthy, bro. I hope you and the wife are happy, man. Hope health is great. Hope everything's going well for you, man. I truly mean it, bro. I truly mean it. All right, so honest to God, hand to God, I don't really wear Lattafa. We're talking amber fragrances. This is, I don't need Baccarat Rouge. I don't need Baccarat Rouge anymore because I have the Al Haramain, the Amber Oud Rouge. And I'm not really in love. I'm not really in love with the DNA, but man, a little bit of a dent. And this was before, so this was one of the first fragrances I got when I started collecting, and apparently they discontinued or reformulated or did something with it. My bottle, it did not smell great when I first got it. I don't know about the whole maceration thing, but I've had this bottle since around 2020. So this bottle is 5 years old. And I tell you, it does not smell bad in the opening. Not like it used to where it had that synthetic, plasticky, like rubber glove smell. It doesn't have that anymore. It smells like Baccarat Rouge. And this fragrance will last on me literally all day. It's one of my strongest fragrances in my entire collection, man. No, I don't have any of Neeb's fragrances. If you want to send me some stuff, you can, bro. I haven't smelled anything from Aromatics. Not a damn thing. But again, I'm the wrong reviewer. If you're watching my channel, I'm not the guy that's going to be talking about every new release. I'm not the guy that's going to be talking about Middle Easterns just for the sake of getting the views. I'm not even sure how safe a lot of those Middle Eastern fragrances are to wear. Honest, we're just being honest. What really, gets my rocks off is recently discontinued fragrances, stuff that I can resell and make a profit on downstream if I ever have to get rid of my collection. Fragrances that smell like nothing else at Macy's, Dillard's, Neiman. that's the stuff that I'm really gravitating to. And I'm at the point now where my collection, I have about 300 fragrances. So even with the lists, listen, I'm not monetized. I don't get many views on my channel. By all accounts, my channel is a failure, and I sleep fine. Trust me. But I only need like 1 or 2 fragrances a season, you know, that I want to add into my collection for every season. I'm at that point now where I don't really want or desire too many fragrances. The fragrances I'm showing y'all are the fragrances that I actually wear. Mind you, I don't wear this Tango very often, just because of all the other amber fragrances. Good Lord, more from me. Hey, exactly, bro. If you want to send me some samples, though, maybe I'm sleeping. Aromatics has blown up in this landscape, I noticed. But it seems like everybody's like moving to Dubai now. And I'm kind of a vagabond, so it's like I don't fit in any tribe. Like I don't fit in any tribe. I just kind of do my own thing. All right. So I don't know if I've talked about every fragrance now. I think I've literally talked about every fragrance on here. So yeah, that might be it. I'll just do a. Okay, yeah, that's the second time you said that. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. I'll write it down right now. I don't know. I love you, Dicho. I don't know what that means. So yeah, I really appreciate y'all checking in. When am I moving to Dubai? Neverwary. That's when I'm moving. Cartier's. You know, I've heard about that one too, actually. Food and ombre. Yeah. So if anything, man, I feel like I have way too many too many in my collection, and like I said, I have a lot of changes coming in 2026, y'all. Like some real grown man shit. So I don't even know how many fragrances I'll be buying in 2026. But I got it written down. Yeah, so we'll just do a real quick recap. Again, appreciate all y'all tapping in. I'll just start from the top. What did I mention first? Okay, so if y'all want to get into ambers, obviously Serge Lutens Ambre Sultan is a good reference point if you want to know what a solid amber fragrance should be. If you want the modern archetype for what an amber fragrance should be, a modern amber, Grand Soir. And AM, if you want to reach out to me, bro, I'll send you a sample, bro. I wouldn't mind doing that. You have Prada Amber Pour Homme, super solid amber fragrance. It's like a modern fougere. I mentioned Pacha de Cartier Parfum. I think you could get Pacha de Cartier Parfum or Prada Amber Luna Rosa Black, and you could get that instead of Dolce & Gabbana, the 1 EDP. So both of these I think would be better than the 1 EDP, y'all. We mentioned Signature Tobacco, Homage, Jubilation 25. Damn, I kind of talked about a lot. Chopard Amber Malaki, Mosque Milano Tango, Noir Ambre from Issey Miyake, L'Eau d'Issey Pour Homme, and then I did mention a cologne fragrance. I'm gonna get the new one Parfum once it comes to Canada. Have you smelt it? Have you smelt it already? Yeah, I need to go to Macy's, and I was talking to, shout out to Bobby Twilly's 2 cents. The fragrance house I want to try is Boudicca, I think the Victorious. I need to try their fragrances. Those are the fragrances that I want to try. I mean, their price tag is crazy, but I've been hearing nothing but positive things about the Sapphire fragrances. So, yeah. And I'm wrapping up too, man. So, out of all these fragrances that I talked about, if you were just to narrow it down to 5 for the everyday person, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna say. 5 fragrances. You don't want all these other fragrances. These are the ones that I'm gonna say that you should get. I say for sure get Grand Soir. So that's 1. We're going to narrow this down to 5 because we don't need all these fragrances, y'all. And it's going to be just my personal preference. All right. We're going to get a dark amber. So I'm definitely going Noir Ombre. We're going to get an everyday. I just wear it to work. We'll go 2. So that's going to give me 3 and 4. I'm going Pacha de Cartier Parfum. We're going to go Tobacco. I love Tobacco, y'all. It smells like it's just made for me personally. And 1 more. If we're going just 1 more out of everything, I think 1 more out of everything, y'all. Man. Yeah. I think we're going to go with the Jubilation 25 because I think that's just a staple. Yeah, I'm not going to Bedouin. So those are going to be my 5. If I had to choose between all 5 of those, it's going to be Grand Soir, Issey-Miyake Noir Ombre, Pacha de Cartier Parfum, Signature Tobacco, as well as Jubilation 25. You could even sub out Jubilation 25 and do Prada Luna Rosa Black. It's going to be a little bit more wearable, y'all. But that's kind of where I'm at with it. Y'all, I really do appreciate it. I said I wasn't going to go too long, about an hour or so. So yeah, I really do appreciate y'all checking out the video. Boz, let me know if you want me to join that stream. I mean, I'm not a Casanova, but I know a little bit about love versus lust, bro. So, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. So hey, I'm a curious mind. I wanted to know. I kind of wanted to know what the hell they were doing in there, and turns out they're not doing too much in there, y'all. So I really appreciate y'all checking out the video, y'all, and hopefully, you know, I can do this a little bit more often. But on that note, I'm gonna leave y'all to the rest of y'all's weekend. I really do love and appreciate y'all tapping in. Yeah, appreciate it, y'all. All right, y'all take care.
Go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out, started out, started out. Can we go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out, started out, started out. Can we go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out, started out, started out. Can we go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out, started out, started out. Can we go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out, started out, started out. Can we go back to where we can we go back to where we started out, started out.